Hi there, I'm Sean. Thanks for choosing this 30-minute strength and bodyweight workout where we are going to focus on the lower half of the body. So everything from here down will be our focus for today. To do the exercises, you'll need a set of dumbbells and a band that is appropriate for your fitness level, a chair that we'll use for some balance exercises, and of course a space that's free and clear of any debris so that you don't have any tripping hazards. Lastly, please make sure you have water and drink throughout class. Now I'll stop a few times here and there, but if you feel dehydrated, by all means, stop and take a drink at any time. So, first things first, we need to get the body warmed up. So let's put the feet in a squat stance, slightly wider than your hip bones, toes out at 10 and 2 o'clock, and you're going to sit back into the chair. And we're starting small first because we're just getting that body ready for the work ahead. Spend a little time here. Now as you do this exercise, a few pointers, because especially if you've been doing squats for a long time, if you've been exercising for a while, it's easy to develop bad habits that take away from what you can actually get out of this exercise. So make sure every once in a while you tune into the body, tune into the cues, make sure you're doing everything nice and smooth. Back is flat, abs are on, chest is up, push your butt back. Keep your weight in your heels behind you. Wiggle your toes at the bottom. Use those arms now. Let's warm up the arms, the shoulders. Get that blood pumping throughout the entire body. Down and lift. The knees should never pass the toes. That's why you want to sit back into that exercise. Like you're sitting back into the chair. I appreciate you coming today, choosing this workout. You're going to get a great one. Remember, if anything seems like it's too difficult, you can always modify or stop. And if anything seems too easy, you can always add more weight or more resistance. 4, come on. 3, squat side to side right here. And one side, then the other. One side. I get my right and left mixed up sometimes because I teach so many classes mirroring. Like, what is my right? What is my left? So I apologize in advance if I say the wrong one. Just try and follow me as good as you can, all right? Arms just go forward and back as you squat side to side. So more of that lateral movement now. We were just in that plane, forward and back. Now we're in the plane side to side and forward and back as you go down into the squat. Combining a few different movement patterns with one exercise. Now, your squat may be getting a little bit deeper. You have a couple more. 4, lift all the way up. 3, stand all the way up. 2, step out, stay out. Lunge side to side now. Nice stretch for those inner thighs. Make the movement big. Now reach and pull with one arm. Big reach. Down, pull. Starting up that lawnmower, which we haven't been having to mow very much here in Minnesota. Incredibly dry this summer. Fortunately, storms the last few nights. Farmers desperately need that. We all do, actually. A lot of good stuff grown here in Minnesota. 2 and 1, side to side. Other side with the arm, okay? So just reach and pull. Big movements. Just a few more. Ready? And ham curl right here. Come with me. Arms reach forward and back. Getting that lower body nice and ready for the work we're about to do. Try and draw your heel as close up to your buttocks as you can. Your backside there. 4, 3, and then we'll go to single, single, double. Ready? Single, single, double. Here we go. Single. Now we'll balance. Hold. Gotta engage that core. Hold to get that balance. I love this exercise, especially in a warm-up, because it starts to make you think about, your body to think about the balance challenges that are coming. Single, single, double, stand up tall. Single, single, double. One more time. We go to heel digs. Ready? Heel digs to the front. Single. Right to the front. Keep those arms moving. Hopefully you feel the body temperature going up a little bit. Try and make the movements big. Get that heart pumping a little faster than it was before you started exercising. Now you should be able to talk at any time. Talk test. So if you wanted to say something to me, be nice. I can't hear what you're saying, especially in those exercises that may be a little more difficult. But you should be able to carry on a decent conversation. You shouldn't be so winded that you can't get a few words out of your mouth without being so breathy, okay? Now you have 4, 3, 2, give me doubles. Double. Yeah, stay on one foot again. Double. Double. And double. Few more. Finish it up. 2 and 1. Stop right there. All right, first exercise, you need your band. We are doing squats with the band. Promised lower body exercises, the king of lower body exercises. Squats for sure. Okay, so the band, about 1.5 feet in between your feet. You can go a little wider too if you feel like you can't keep your knees behind your toes. Wider is okay, just make sure you keep your weight in your heels, push your butt back. Hands can be at the waist, easier, more difficult, higher. Ready? Here we go. Squat, we have 15. Down. That's 2, 3. Come on. Push the butt back, stand up all the way. Finish the squat, get everything out of the movement. From the bottom to the very top. Yes, halfway. Come on. Stick with it to the end. 2 more good ones, 2. Now we'll hold at the bottom right here, hold. Let them talk to you. Can you get a little lower? Hold. 4, 3, 2, and stop. Okay, feet stay right where they are. If you let go, bring them back, as we're doing a step touch from side to side. You'll bring one foot in and tap in the center, step out, you'll bring the other foot in. Now you don't want to let the band get real tight between your feet and your feet come up or you won't be able to step very far. So make sure there's enough space between your feet. Ready? We have 30, 15 on each side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Nice big steps here, come on. Big steps. Move like you mean it. Let's get everything out. Let's squeeze out every possible calorie we can with each movement today. This is yours. You own the workout. Stay with it to the end. Your body will thank you. Your mind will thank you. You'll thank yourself. Should be coming up on 30 soon here. 4, 3, 2, and stop right there. Okay. We are doing what we call a reverse leg extension. You need 1 dumbbell. So we'll turn towards the chair and you put the dumbbell behind the knee. You curl up and try not to lean forward here as you do this. Stand up nice and tall and you push that foot back, working the glute. Okay? Ready? 15. Here we go. Push. Push. Now, if you're not thinking about it, real easy to put a lot of weight on the chair. Just use the chair for balance, okay? And try not to lean forward as you do this. Stand up nice and tall. Push the weight away. Push. Breathe through it. Stand up tall. Just 3 more. 3, 2, 1 more. Done with that one. All right, we do the other leg. So the supporting leg, just to warn you, you might start to feel tension there too. Feel like, oh my, I'm working that. That's normal, especially after the exercise we just did, okay? Stand up tall, fingertips on the back of the chair, and push. 15, push. Don't worry about moving to the music. Just move at a pace that's comfortable and try and get those full 15 repetitions. Push. Push that leg away. Keep the abs turned on. Stay strong in the midsection. Just 3 more. Come on. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, nice work. Let's grab the other dumbbell, and we're doing a side stepping lunge to the right, okay? So let's move to the left a little bit. Make sure you have enough space. We'll step to the right side, and we'll bring the feet back together. 2 dumbbells, harder. 1 dumbbell, hold it here at the chest, easier. No dumbbells, just body weight, absolutely fine. And then you can make it smaller too if you need it easier. Ready? 15 reps, here we go. Drop, bring your feet back together. So try to have your toes pointing forward when you do this, and push out the outside blade of your foot as you do this movement. Each time, come to full standing right there. Fully erect. Keep your hands right there on the waist. Push. Right out the blade of the foot. 2 more on this side. And last one. Let's switch. Move over to your right. This time we're stepping to the left. Ready? Let's go. 15. Push it up. How are you feeling? Can you stretch a little further out? Just another inch out. Keep your chest up. Try not to lean forward as you do this. Keep your eyes on the phone, or on the phone. Hopefully you're using a bigger screen, but if you are using your phone, keep your eyes up. Try and keep your eyes on me. So you keep your chest up. As soon as you look down, we start to drop our upper body. Hence, keeping that chin up. 2 more. 2 and 1. Right there. Great. All right, next one is a hip hinge. Now, this will work the lower back, but it also works the glutes, stretches the hamstrings a little bit. I love this exercise. You can use 2 dumbbells, or you can use 1 dumbbell, or you can use no dumbbells. So you choose. I'm going to cross both dumbbells, and we're hinging at the hip, flat back, and come to standing each time. Ready? Here we go. Hinge nice and easy. And how far do you go down? Till you feel a stretch in those hamstrings. Now, if you're rounding your back, you will not get much of a stretch in those hamstrings like you should. So flatten your back for me, stick your chest out to the floor. Yeah, lift your tailbone as you go down. And make the hinge right at that hip joint. And stand up all the way. This one, your eyes do go with you. And you want to keep those shoulder blades squeezed together. Squeeze those shoulder blades together to open that chest. It'll help keep your back flat. 3 more. One more. And stop right there. Okay, next one is a standing inner thigh. Leg lift. So, chair is there if you need it. If not, I encourage you to try to do this without holding on the chair. Toes are out. We lift and lower, one leg. Lift, lower, lift. Really targeting the inside of that thigh. Lift. And you don't need much weight. If you're doing this exercise correctly, just your leg, you'll feel this by the time you get to the end there. Standing up tall, the chair is there if you need it. Just use your fingertips though. One more, let's hold it. Hold, oh my, 4, 3, 2, and stop. Woohoo! Nice, all right, other leg. Toe out, stand up tall, soft knee for your supporting leg, and let's go. Lift, lower. Straight up in the front. Keep the air moving. Again, don't worry about moving to the music. Sometimes certain exercises especially, they just need to go a little slower than the beat of the music that we have for you. And that's okay. Try not to let it drive you too bananas, especially if you're a music person. Release, stretch, shake it out. All right, we have a standing calf raise now. So both dumbbells, and it's kind of a balance challenge, and it's working your calves, so your lower leg. We stand up, pause, and lower back down. 15 of them. Here we go. Lift and hold, and lower with control. Lift and hold. Squeeze the lower leg, and down. Squeeze. Standing up nice and tall. So roll your shoulders back, squeeze your shoulder blades together, pull that navel in and up into the rib cage, squeeze your butt. Everything strong and solid. Squeeze the lower legs while you're squeezing everything else in the body you can. So draw those shoulder blades down your back. Press those shoulders down. Lift. Little hold at the top. Try not to rock back and forth. Really easy to do that. But lift and hold. Making that core engaged to balance. One more. And you are done with the first round. Okay, let's get some water. Stay hydrated. You're halfway through. This time through, we'll do 12 reps instead of 15. As we've done all the exercises, we're repeating them. Hopefully you'll be able to do them better with that muscle memory and no cheating. Try to get all the reps in that you possibly can. First exercise is the squat with the band. Okay. Uh-oh. I got a knot here going on. Give me a second. Or maybe start. Maybe do an extra one or two without me. Your choice. Or laugh. I don't think so, Sean. That's fine too. All right. Feet slightly wider than your hip bones. Toes out at 10 and 2. Or you're at your waist, or you're going to go up with me. Ready? 12 reps. Here we go. Lower. Squeeze the butt from the bottom all the way up to the top. Push your butt back. Keep your chest up. Squeeze. Breathe through it. Just 4 more. Stand up all the way. Take all the bend out of the hips. Each time you come up, and stop at the bottom. Hold. Hold. Come on. 3, 2, keep your chest up, and 1. Okay. Next one. The step touch with the band. So we keep the band. Feet are almost the same setup as the squat. Maybe not quite as far in between. Hands on the waist. 24 reps, okay? So 12 on each leg. Here we go. With the music. Step, step. 3, 4. Big steps. You don't have a ton of reps. Get as many in as you can with the biggest steps that you can. Keep going. Stand up tall. Keep those shoulders back and down. You have 2 and 1. Okay, it goes fast when you're doing that one. But it's so good right here. And if you haven't taken a class from me before, or maybe you forgot if you have, weak glutes cause so many problems in the body. A lot of lower back issues because of weak gluteals. It's called your posterior chain. So all the muscles that are connected in the back. And if there are muscles that are weak, there are muscles that are too tight, it really starts to wreak havoc in those joint regions. And so weak glutes can wreak havoc on hips, low back area, and keeping them strong, key. 2 exercises in a row. We just worked them. We're going for a third to really target. Hamstrings, ready? Or glutes. Different part of the glutes, all right? So we're lifting right up here. Get set, stand up tall, fingertips on the chair. Here we go. Lift. Lift all the way up. Try not to lean forward. Just 12 repetitions. Push and open. Can you do it without holding onto the chair? Much more difficult. Very challenging. 3 to go. 2, let's hold the last one. Hold, hold, stop. All right, put the dumbbell in the other leg. Right behind the knee there. Get your position. You ready? Let's do it. Push. Push the foot away. Now you'll notice my foot is flexed, meaning opposite of a point. So I push through my heel as I do this exercise. A little lean forward will be normal, but really try and fight that. Stand up super tall. One more. Hold. 3, 2, and 1. Okay. We go to a side stepping lunge now. Let's move over to the left. Both dumbbells, harder. One dumbbell, a little easier. No dumbbells, just fine if you feel like you're getting tired and you're losing good form. So keep your chest up, eyes straight ahead. We step out to the right, toes point forward, remember? Big step, you push off the blade of your foot, bring it together. Here we go, 11 more. Down, lift. Push, real big, strong push off the floor. Try and keep this inside leg straight. So common to bend that knee. Want to try and keep it straight for me. One straight, one bend. Last one right here. And stop. Other side. So we shift our body to the right side. We're stepping to the left. Weights in the hips. Anchors right there. And step. Push your feet back together. Keep that chest up. Remember, this leg is straight. Keep both feet flat to the floor. The goal is all toes pointing straight ahead while you do the exercise. And you might feel this big movement to make you a little breathy. It'll definitely increase your breathing as you need more oxygen with these big muscles doing big work. One more time. And stop there. Okay, we're doing the hip hinge with 1, 2, or no dumbbells. You decide. This is where we hinge at the hip, stand up, and try not to let the back round, okay? Keep the back nice and flat. Ready? Hinge forward and use your glutes, your butt, to stand up. Feel that stretch in your hamstring as you hinge? Stand up. There we go. And lift. Your eyes go with you. So your eyes are about 3-4 feet in front of you as you go down, because you want to try and keep your spine neutral. So a nice long spine. Try to lengthen through the back of the neck, reach through the crown of the head, and keep those shoulder blades pulled together. As we get tired, it's easy to let that upper back round. Fight against it. Stick your chest out to the floor. Fight against it. You only have 2 more. 1, come on. Last one, and 2. Okay, we have 2 exercises left. You've got this. And then we stretch, you're done. Your body's like, yes, thank you. Inner thigh work. So balancing on the right first. Left foot, toes out. Knee is bent slightly. Can you do it without holding on? Ready? Lift and lower. 12. 11. If you're all over the place, recheck your core. Squeeze real strong. Pull that belly button in and up into your rib cage. Just 3 more, and then we'll hold it. 3, 2, try not to touch the floor unless you absolutely have to. Up and hold, hold. Woo! 4, come on, hold a little higher. Hold, and done. Other leg, ready. Balance on your left, right toe out, knee slightly bent, stand up a little taller, lift and lower. Lift, lift. Try not to touch the ground. A little tap's okay, but try not to put too much weight in that foot if you have to touch it to the ground. That way, this supporting leg's doing a lot of work, and your core is doing a lot of work to keep you balanced. Lift, lift. Up and hold. Come on. Hold for 4, a little higher. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Nice work. All right, we need the dumbbells for our last exercise, the calf raise. And your feet just under your hip bones. We're coming up to the balls of the feet with a little pause at the top. Ready? Let's finish this with pride. Here we go. Lift and hold, and lower with control. Avoid that rocking motion. You just let the heels touch the ground. And you lift strong and lower with slow control. Yeah, shoulders are backing down. Back of the neck, lengthen. Tall and strong. Your abs are on. Your butt, are you squeezing your butt nice and tight? Keep everything strong the whole time through. A little pause. Don't forget the pause at the top. Come on, 2 more. You're done. 2. Let's hold the last one. Ready? Up and hold. Hold. Hold, hold, hold. 4, 3, 2. You are done. But don't go anywhere because we have a cool down for you. All right? We're going to do a hamstring stretch first. So we're going to cross one leg over the other. It doesn't matter which one because we're going to do both. Cross one over the other. And the back is flat, so open the chest, hinge at the hip. Oh, you're going to feel a nice stretch for the hamstring there. Lift, keeping your back flat. Stay crossed. We're going again. Breathe through it and release. Such a great stretch for some very tight muscles. You know, I was talking to you earlier. Ready? Hinge the hip about weak glutes and what that does. The next big one is tight hamstrings and what those do to low back pain and distorting that hip complex that I was talking about. Release and go down again. So stretch these out. Nice flat back. Lift the tailbone. Keep the head above the heart and release. Okay, quad and hip flexor. You can go at an angle and use your chair for balance if you need to. 1 foot forward, the other foot back. Your back heels off the floor. Your feet on tracks. We drop straight down. Now, tuck those hips underneath you to open that hip flexor. Very tight muscles as well, and stretching the quadriceps. 3, 2, and release. Let's go down one more time. Lower, straight down. Wiggle your front toes for me. Tuck those hips under. Oh, that tuck gets so much more of a stretch. And release. Okay, other one. The foot forward. Keep your heel up in the back. Don't let that back heel drop. Straight down we go, not forward. Now tuck your hips under. Woo. My left one is definitely tighter. And release. Let's go down one more time. Tuck the hips under. I'm gonna go a little lower this time. I definitely need to be spending more time stretching my hip flexors. Wow. Actually, most people need to be spending more time doing flexibility work. And there are a variety of classes that you can take that focus just on stretching. I encourage you to give them a try. Let's balance on one foot, cross the other one over, figure 4, and sit back. Flat back still. And I'm using the chair to help me balance. Muscles may be a little tired at the end of class. A little lower. And lift. Still try and keep this engaged, your core, all the way around. Back is flat, eyes straight ahead, a little lower. Breathe through it. And we're going to do that one more time. Release. Other leg. And sit back. Looking forward to another sitting tonight, watching the Olympics. I don't know about you, but I am so amazed at what the human body is capable of. And if you can appreciate how this body was designed, I tell you what, it is capable, release, of so much. And when you watch the Olympics, it's like people at the pinnacle of their health and physical ability. And they just do things that blow your mind when you think no one's ever going to beat that record. Release one more time. And then one after the other, more records get beaten. So inspiring. So if you need a little inspiration right now, watch the Olympics and the stories they put on there. Amazing, amazing. Okay, stand up tall. I'm gonna let you go here. Let's take a few deep breaths. Big inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Give me one more. Ready? Big inhale. And exhale, push all the air out. Let's do one more. Big inhale, lift. Smile, even if it's fake. And exhale. Awesome work today. I cannot thank you enough for joining me for this 30-minute strength and bodyweight class, and I hope you can make it back to a class again real soon. Until then, take care. My name is Sean. Keep it healthy, keep it happy.